Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Sejanus, his fall, and we get to hear from Sejanus again today in Act 2, Scene 2. But this monologue is the end of Act 2, Scene 2. So we are going to get to move on very soon. You just got to get through this one. So this scene, he convinced Tiberius that he needs to be more aggressive. They talked about how they are going to get rid of the Agrippina crew, and they're going to start with Silius because he's a war hero and all that, and they're going to put him on trial before they actually get rid of him. And Sejanus has a plot for how that's going to work. He just needs Tiberius to set up the courtroom, set up the trial, whatever. So Tiberius went off to do that, and then Posthumus came in to share his findings on what he had learned while spying on the Agrippina group, which was really not much of anything because they wouldn't get baited into conversation or they're talking in code all the time, stuff like that. So yesterday, Sejanus was telling Posthumus, this is what I need you to do. I need you to go to Tiberius' mother, Augusta, and exaggerate the situation. Make her afraid of the Agrippina group as well. So then she will tell Tiberius that they are a threat and that Germanicus' kids are a threat and all this sort of thing, because if he hears it from his mom, then he'll actually take action. So Posthumus was like, okay, cool, I'll do that, and he leaves. And before the scene is over, Sejanus gets a monologue while he's on stage by himself to tell us, the audience, what he's up to, and that would be this. This second from his mother will well urge our late design and spur on Caesar's rage, which else might grow remiss. The way to put a prince in blood is to present the shapes of dangers greater than they are, like late or early shadows, and sometimes to feign where there are none, only to make him fear. His fear will make him cruel, and once entered, he doth not easily learn to stop or spare where he may doubt. This have I made my rule, to thrust Tiberius into tyranny, and make him toil, to turn aside those blocks which I alone could not remove with safety. Drusus once gone, Germanicus' 3 sons would clog my way, whose guards have too much faith to be corrupted, and their mother known of too unreproved a chastity to be attempted as light Livia was. Work then my art on Caesar's fears, as they on those they fear, till all my lets be cleared, and he in ruins of his house, and hate of all his subjects, bury his own state, when with my peace and safety I will rise, by making him the public sacrifice. So this is his plot that he lays out for all of us. He's like, having Tiberius' mom get involved, this is going to be like the nail in the coffin that does it, because the only way that you can scare a prince is to make things seem worse than they are. And once he's afraid, he's going to be cruel, and he's not going to know how to stop being cruel. So this is going to turn him into a tyrant, and then the people will turn on him. Because Sejanus knows that there are 5 people standing in between himself and becoming emperor. Obviously there's Tiberius, there's Drusus, and then there's Germanicus' 3 kids. So he's getting rid of Drusus by poison, which they're going to have his cupbearer give to him after Livia and Eudemus have brewed that. That's how they get rid of Drusus. Germanicus' 3 sons, he can't just outright get rid of himself. But if he sows the seeds of fear in Tiberius, Tiberius will get rid of Germanicus' 3 sons. And then Sejanus won't have to worry about them. He also works in there that he wouldn't be able to get through to Agrippina by seducing her the way that he did Livia. Livia was very easy to seduce and steal away from Drusus. Agrippina is too strong for that sort of thing. So he can't just like win her away and then win over the kids to her side, or win her away and marry her and then like jump the place in line to become emperor. He has to actually get rid of them. And the only way that he can get rid of them by keeping his hands clean is to have Tiberius do it, because Tiberius is also afraid. So he's going to instill as much fear in Tiberius as he possibly can. The added bonus of that being, it's going to turn Tiberius into a tyrant. So Drusus will be dead from poison. Tiberius will have gotten rid of Germanicus' 3 kids. The people will completely turn on Tiberius because they don't like him anymore. So then obviously Sejanus will have to become the emperor. So that is his plan. And it's more clever than just, you know, bang, 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 and taking care of all of them himself, right? There's some definite scheming. So yeah, in this scene, we got to see a lot of sort of the puppet mastery that Sejanus is good at. And we will get to see more of that as the play continues. So come on back tomorrow for more. Mwah.